There are massive, massive bearish bets through the options chain on AMC coming into this week, and we have to talk about it.
Option traders betting today's AMC losses could get even bigger. Kelly Intelligence CEO Kevin Kelly joins us with the action. Kevin, what'd you see?
Hi, Melissa. Yeah, with today's downside move, it's no surprise that we saw 1.43 times the amount of puts versus calls in the name. And this, what Steve said is right? It's can whipsaw so much. I mean, we're seeing an implied volatility of 166.55 in the stock. Now, today's options, we saw the most heavily traded contracts were the near term $10 puts for this week as well as next week. So you had over 110,000 contracts in those two strikes for those two expiries. So downside move from here, staying below 10.
So yes, there are major strikes pushing AMC below $10 and basically gamma ramping to the downside. If you didn't know that this exists, it does. You can see coming into next week, there are 448,000 additional puts expiring out of the money as we speak unless AMC continues to sell off even further. And on top of the short exempts increasing, I want to talk about why this could be possible. However, it also could be possible that we do start the squeeze this week, and we're going to talk about it. All I ask you guys to do in return is hit the like button. It's free. It helps me out. Also hit the subscribe button. Let's get into the video. Before the conversion and reverse split, B. Riley analyst Eric Wold stated that once the conversion reverse split is implemented, AMC could potentially raise as much as $16 billion if they were to sell 400 million shares. That math checks out to be an average of $40 a share, even with that much dilution. Now, even if his analysis was wrong and AMC was only able to sell its stock at $20 to $30, that would still help the company pay off its debt. AMC would not need to sell all 400 million shares, which could hurt the share price. Keep this name in your head, guys. B. Riley. Okay, this is going to be important going forward as we talk about it before we get into the charts. Now, to pay off $4.7 billion long-term borrowing, AMC would need to dilute an average price above $9 a share. The current price is $7.18 or 71 cents after the conversion reverse split, which is 20% below the minimum needed price. This looks like a planned attack on the stock to force AMC to sell all 400 million shares and still not raise enough cash, which was done with APE. The strategy is designed to keep AMC in debt without the ability to service its debt, inevitably forcing the company into bankruptcy. Now hold on. This could be the truth. However, it seems as if B. Riley is afraid that this is going to go through, and they still maintain a $45 price target on AMC. But why is that? Well, the reason is because B. Riley Securities and Goldman Sachs have a mutual beneficial partnership now with AMC for the company to succeed. The partnership agreement that Adam Aron could potentially have with these companies that was stated a while back. Now, B. Riley maintained their $45 price target for AMC despite the attack on the stock. The same attack happened when APE was issued. The price was forced down to a level where AMC could not raise enough money to pay off its debt, and it had to dilute more shares at a lower price, which dropped the price even further. Now, skipping all of this, the pessimistic price target would basically be $3.37, which is a clever strategy for those who want to bankrupt AMC. Now, from a technical perspective, even if AMC raised $300 million to improve its balance sheet, and at the same time was able to restructure or refinance its debt with a 30% discount, this would also be great for the company. Most meaningful impact would be a reduction of at least $900 million or $1 billion in AMC borrowing and at least a 5-year maturity extension for its 2026 debt with a more favorable interest rate and agreements. This deal will immediately return the value to shareholders due to the discount at which bonds are being retired. Now, have you guys ever wondered why Citigroup, someone who you think is maybe against the company, has done maybe some things well for the company? Or B. Riley, for example, or even Adam Aron. Okay, previously we mentioned how B. Riley, Goldman Sachs may have a mutual beneficial partnership with AMC for the company to succeed, but what is mutual about this? The three Antons on Twitter posted this tweet, and again, this tweet doesn't know about this tweet, and this tweet does not know about this tweet, vice versa. I did this yesterday on Overstock, piecing things together, and I found it very, very interesting. Basically, the too long didn't read for this long thread is that Wall Street is setting up for a meme rally with AMC, GameStop, so on and so forth, and a few other meme coins as well. However, let's take a look at what is happening here and what he's thinking. A little over a year ago, Wall Street came to an agreement with the CEO of AMC, Adam Aron. This agreement consisted of the following. The CEO would have to dilute shares of the company, and in return, Wall Street would buy up the shares at a set price. The CEO's gain in the deal was making sure AMC will have further funding if shit were to hit the fan. Now, Wall Street, knowingly that dilution is on its way, Wall Street takes on a massive short bet. In order for Wall Street to book the gains on AMC, Wall Street has to buy back the shares that they shorted, aka sold. Now, 80% of these shares are in the hands of apes, and needless to say, they can't close their position. Today, the dilution deal has been approved and 40 million shares could be sold if criteria per share is met. Due to AMC's shareholder lawsuit, the agreement to dilute shares has taken much longer than expected, and considering how long the shorts bet have been in place and considering the cost to borrow, APR has skyrocketed. Wall Street is deep in the red and desperately needed to close out the position ASAP. Now, Wall Street only has one play left. Here it is. Before we get into Wall Street's play, if you guys didn't hit the like button, make sure to hit the like button. Once the technical setup comes to an end, Wall Street will then run the price up to the agreed price in which they had initially committed to. Once that price is reached, market makers will then buy up the new shares and finally close their position. In my opinion, the $30 price target is where I believe AMC will dilute the shares to Wall Street. He's not saying that this is the peak price, but in his opinion, it's going to bid up to $30 before that dilution hits and before they close out their position, assuming they have an agreement with Adam Aron. The fun will begin after Wall Street closes its position. Wall Street will not let a, in quotes, good crisis go to waste. Wall Street will then be strategically buying up the shares of AMC and going heavily long on the meme coin. Prices will keep rising until every media outlet and potential buyer is on board for an all-out meme rally. Once max FOMO sets in, Wall Street will once again dump shares and go heavy short on AMC, making sure that they get the last laugh. You guys let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below, and if you didn't see my overstock AMC video that I posted yesterday, make sure to go watch that. Now, AMC, $7.18, down 12% on Friday, and before we start the week, we need at least a 26% gain to go over $9 a share, bringing us up to around $9.14. So watch for a decent green day coming soon. However, we still may have room to fall. Now, with every other short squeeze play, you see things like this happen on AMC before they essentially have the largest peak that they have ever seen. And I want to talk about that real quick. But before I touch on a couple of charts, I'm not going to go over this entire thread. However, Dade Murphy tweeted, "This is a long thread, but it's worth the read. Adam Aron and his thoughts on bankruptcy. Very good and a humorous read." Now, if you scroll through the article and just pinpoint and pick at a few things, you will see several different loans with several large institutions and several panicking moments for AMC, for Adam Aron, and how he had to make some certain deals. But take a look at the names you see in here. B. Riley. Okay, Goldman Sachs, the same one spoofing the price. Citigroup, the same one giving a very low price target. Okay, all of these deals were made with AMC, which just brings this point to fruition that this could very much so be the truth on AMC. Guys, make sure to get up to 16 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000 per stock, by using my link in the top of the description, downloading Moomoo, signing up and making a deposit of even a penny to get those benefits. You're also getting a guaranteed free Tesla or Google stock the more you deposit, access to trading options, going long, going short, and more. So use my link, go to that. Also pop in the Discord. The link is right under the Moomoo link in the top of the description or pinned in the top of comments. I'm in there on the daily. I post my trades. Make sure to get in there before the week starts. You guys will not regret it. You can cancel at any time. We post gains, post losses, have options trading alerts, and talk stocks all day long with the most amazing people. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. Hopefully you found value out of the video. Make sure to hit the like button on your way out. Have post notifications on, most importantly. Join the Discord. Get your free stocks. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.